I really liked Darnell Washington over the summer, but I didn't even think this rise could happen. First off, the man is 6'7", 265. He had 26 catches this year. 21 went for first downs, 417 yards, 2 touchdowns. He didn't allow a pressure on his 28 pass blocking snaps. And there are matchups on tape that I watched against Gervin Dexter and BJ Ojulari. Like, this dude isn't just like pass blocking, like blitzing safeties. He's pass blocking guys that are going in the top 50 of the draft. Like a tackle, like a freaking tackle. So I was like, whoa. Part of the reason I loved him so much is that he's one of the most unique players I've ever evaluated. Size and strength profile that we just don't see consistently at the position. And he can run like the wind. He loves to block. I mean, he moves people like a tackle, but he's built like a lab-created tight end. If Darnell Washington goes anywhere in the second round, it's an A+. Like, I just absolutely adore it. I just think there's not a lot of guys built like this that have the film that he does that can be your 6th offensive lineman. I genuinely mean that, your 6th offensive lineman. But, oh yeah, he can also smoke your linebacker up the seam.
Spin it over the middle, pass is caught. You're looking at the big O, Darnell Washington. Play action, Bennett, downfield man coverage, juggling catch. Want to take a deep shot in pressure. Does a great job of throwing it, a jump ball almost, except it was right out in front. That's Darnell Washington. They'll fake it to Edwards. JT Daniels, pass is caught. Washington over the middle. He
postponed, but Texas A&M all SEC schedule. Only lost to the #1 team.
He's been relatively quiet in the pass game this year, but watch this catch. Oh my!
He's only 6'7", 260, people on the outside running a go route. And look at the concentration to come down with this football.
Ball on the 11, so a gain of 3 for McIntosh. After the fake, in the flat, it is the enormous tight end, Darnell Washington, powering his way out across the 35 to the 36.
He emerged last year as Darnell Washington was injured, missed the first 3 or 4 games. When he came back, it gave them another weapon. 26. Bennett back to the air. That's the 11th different receiver he's found today. Stands next to Bennett as Stetson surveys the field. Wide open is Darnell Washington. 28 yards.
Downfield throw for Big Darnell. So catching really the back half of that football. It's been a long first half for 84.
2nd and 10 for Bennett. And he finds a soft spot in the defense to Big O, Darnell Washington. He has 31 yards rushing today. Milton comes in. Bennett fakes to him, throws behind Darnell Washington, who makes the catch at the 15-yard line.
Everybody. Kendall Milton play action. Bennett on a dime. 3/4. Bennett down the field. Darnell Washington got the ball and he delivered the hit. Man, he sent Charleston back 5 yards. That's midfield. Bennett down the sideline. Flag on the play. Caught by Darnell Washington.
Now we're selling flat and working on the wheel route. That's a big SEC linebacker.
2-yard line. Bennett off the play fake. They like to have him roll, and they get it to Darnell Washington, and the big tight end rumbles.
His Dogs are back on offense, and Bennett finds a wide open Darnell Washington. Look at Darnell Washington roll down the sideline. Big O is near midfield.
Is Georgia playing with a youth-sized football? Watch Darnell Washington just go up and just stab this ball. Doesn't even bother with his left hand. Never even had to secure it with his left hand.
He's had with Bennett. With Mitchell out, that's the last thing you want to see. 2nd and 6. It's big Darnell Washington. Darnell Washington has become a go-to receiver. 2nd and 18. Bennett down the field. Squeeze that in there to Washington. Come on.
Caught it with one hand, really with his left hand. The right hand coming over the top of Orji. You said it, Taylor. I mean, Orji's all over him. It just doesn't matter.
Number one, the edge.
Throw out to the other tight end. Big Darnell Washington. Little dinged up. Got it down the middle. Darnell Washington still taking Gators with him to the 2-yard line.
And then he breaks tackle.
15-yard gain. Bennett on target again. And it's the other tight end. On 2nd and 6. There's the tight end wide open in the flat. Darnell Washington. Total yards as Mississippi State. Play fake. Wanted Bowers. Settles for the other tight end. Washington. Touchdown, Georgia.
Being effective because he distributes the ball and he's intelligent.
3rd and 8, right down the seam, and there's Big O. Darnell Washington joining the tight end party tonight.